Hi all, hope you are doing well. Today I would like to give a small introduction to this programming language called Python. Uh, so you all know that Python is a really very easy programming language and one of the most famous programming languages, which is widely used in uh, data science and many other tools as well. Like it is as popular as JavaScript, and you can pretty much do full stack development in Python as well. All right, so without further ado, I just wanted to start this introduction. So the first and foremost, there are some things called IDEs, interactive uh, development environments, right? So you know IDE, right? IDE full form. So IDE is very simply integrated development environment. It's not interactive, but it is integrated. Sorry about that. All right, so so for Python we have couple of IDEs. First thing is that if you don't have Anaconda, I would suggest you to download Anaconda, because that is the most famous IDE which you have. If you check Anaconda here, I have already downloaded here. So you know, you have this Anaconda navigator. It has couple of products which are there. Usually the most famous IDE for Python is the Jupyter notebook which you are seeing here, and the other one is this Spider, right? So I would leave it up to you whatever you want to use, but usually people use this Jupyter notebook. So all you need to do is that you just need to search Jupyter notebook here, like you have seen this has come in, right? uh, so what happens is that you have I mean, usually you have this Jupyter notebook here. There is PyCharm as well here. PyCharm is also a full featured Python IDE, although I haven't used it. And you have this Spider, right? Spider. So I have used Jupyter and Spider. Okay, all you need to do is that just launch here and click on it, and on your default browser it will come in. Okay, so first thing you need to do is, if you want to open a code, or if you want to probably open a Python notebook, all you need to do is just click on this. So I just would like to repeat this. So all you need to do is just, you have just new here, and you have Python 3. Okay, so as I said, there is also PyCharm here. So you may want to launch PyCharm as well. So it will get launched. Okay, so that also you can code the Python script. So Spider is very simply, it's like Notepad++, and all you need to do is just code here, and in the .py file you will have all these all your codes saved. Okay, so that is there. So as I see that there are couple of IDs, I don't want to confuse people here, but once I and there is one more thing. There is something called Google Colab. So you have this Google Colab. All right, so Google Colab notebook, all you need to do is just click on here, and you will have a proper notebook which is coming in. Okay, so I have this untitled ipynb file which is there, and I just go ahead and print. Okay, so you can use that as well. Instead of installing Anaconda and everything, you can use that as well. Okay, so I would leave it up to you. So I have told you 3 or 4 IDEs, integrated development environments for Python. The first one which I thought was the Jupyter notebook, which I have here. Then the second one is Google Colab. The third one is PyCharm, which just launching. It's taking some time. And then we have this Spider. So in this in the series of these lectures, I think it would be better if I mean, I'm comfortable with Jupyter notebook. So because it's pretty easy and pretty relatable, you may also choose to use Google Colab. For Google Colab, all you need to do is just log into the Google colab.research.google.com and just start coding. Okay, so let's start using Jupyter notebook. All right, so before we start with Jupyter notebook, let's just see what are the different features of Jupyter notebook. All you have is this. You can start your new. Here you have this new Jupyter notebook. So in order to name your this thing, so let's say just name this as Python 101. All right, so I just named it as Python 101. Okay, So once I have, so these are called cells. So it will start with this cell. So anything you can, if you want to, I mean, very classic, if you just do this sort of thing, like print hello world, and you see it here, right? So it will just print it. Okay, in order to run this, you need to enter control plus enter. Okay, control plus enter. Okay, so that's there. So it has printed. Or if you just run this, it will run it again, control plus enter. Okay, so that is there. Now it has added one more cell here. I just want to remove this cell. In order to remove this cell, you have to press X. In order to add a cell above this particular cell, you need to press A. And in order to add one more cell below this one, you need to press B. Okay, so for this it is A, for this it is B, and in order to just remove this cell, click here and it turns blue, and all you need to do is just X. Okay, you are done with that. Okay, so that's all about Google the Jupyter notebook. Okay, so we started with classic print hello world. Just wanted to clarify one thing. All you need to do is press small a when this strip is blue. You just all need to do is just press A, and it will add one more cell here. And if it is blue below that, if you add, it adds here, right? So A and B, so small a and small b, it's not capital A and capital B. All right, so that's done. So all you need to do is just X and X. So this is removed. Now I want to add one more, let's say B, it is blue. Okay, so let's go ahead with commenting. Okay, commenting is done just by hash. Okay, so you have just added the comment here. All right, so now let's say I want to concatenate two strings, so I just say print. All right, so then I say, let's say Ram, and just say plus, and let's say okay, so control enter, so it will have Ramakumar, right? So if you don't have a space here, so in order to add the space, all you need to do is just plus here and just space. Okay, so just control enter and you have space here. Okay, so you have concatenated Rama space Kumar. Okay, so in order to add the new line, I think all you need to do is remove everything and just \n and just control enter and Rama Kumar. Okay, so that is a very simple thing. So you have understood this concatenation of two strings. And in order to add two numbers, it is very simple. Again, I just press B, and very simple, all you need to do is just print, or probably you don't even have to print it, 3 plus 5 equal to 8. You have to do control enter and it is 8. Okay, this is what it is. Okay, all right, so let's talk about now the input functions. Now it is blue, so I am pressing just B, just in order to ensure that it is outside. Okay, so just B, so it is coming here. Now input function, so hash input function. All right, so what it does is input, let's say just bracket your name. All right, so control enter, so it's asking for your name, so you just put it something like Ram, and then you just control enter, so Ram has come in. So you just it has just given your name, right? So if so nested functions, you have something like nested functions. Now it is blue, just pressing B, and then let's say you just say that print print, case sensitive. Python is case sensitive, be very careful with that. Okay, it's not your English. Input, let's say your name, question mark space, let's say, and I just say enter, it will ask for your name, so it will be something like, say, Ram, and the moment you say enter, so it will print your name. Okay, so it is a nested sort of a function. Okay, got it? So okay, again it's blue and I'm pressing B, so another cell has come in, right? So now what you want to do, let's say if you want to sort of get your length of your name. Okay, so how would you do that? Let's say, for example, if you have your name. Okay, let's just take input as well. So it would be like nested functions, right? So function in a function in a function sort of setup, right? So let's say I just want to print, okay, print, I want to take an input. Okay, so I just let's say I ask your name. All right, so it will now print the name. It's same as this. Let's say I want to print the length of your name. Okay, so it will be something like len. I'm doing something on record which may be a little complicated, but still let's do that. Okay, so let's say print length of, okay, let's not print it, we don't need the print here. All right, so our brackets are fine. Okay, so let's say I just control enter, I ask my name is, let's say, Elizabeth. So I just press enter here, so my name's length is Elizabeth, so Elizabeth, so it is 9, right? So length function is about the length of your name. Got it? So let's just stop here, just think about this thing. So what we have learned today is one, how does this input function work, how does this length function work, how does this Python console work, and how what are the different IDEs. In all the IDEs you will have all these things, but the usual IDEs like Spider and PyCharm, sometimes there is an issue of indentation. Let's say if you indent here and say here, you just again all you need to do is just select and print. Already it's saying that unexpected indent. So if you run that, you will have this error saying that unexpected indent. But the same problem is not with Jupyter Notebook. So I just press B because it is blue. I just say tab and just say print text. Okay, control enter, it gets printed. So indentation issue is not there with Jupyter Notebook. All right, so just one more thing, one more concept of variables. So everything which you have done, let's say if you want to, let's say add something, let's say a equal to hello world or hello. Okay, so here control enter, nothing happens. So a has taken the value of hello. Now if you want to print this hello, this one, print, let's say a, so what has happened, a has taken this value hello and you are printing a. So if you let's say just add something called b, and then you say just hello world and then you press b, so you have concatenation. I just want to give a space, let's say. Okay, so you can very simply do this, c equal to space, okay, or let's say just space. All right, so a plus c plus b, so now it will give us hello world, hello space world, right? So you have put all the values in these variables, a plus b plus c. Okay, now it is blue, I press b, and then here I come in and I say that let's say you want to give a dynamic input, so you can use the input function here, and then you can say what is your name. Okay, what is your name, then enter. So it asks me my name, let's say my name is Ram, then I enter and it has just given that. And now if you want to print a, so again blue b, and then you have print a, then you have control plus enter, Ram is printed. So you can store variables in, you have to name the variables properly, that is of course there. So all you have, just to recap, what we have done here is, first thing we did, print hello world. How to comment, we used concatenation, you just need to press plus here. So sorry that I removed that, so print Rama, say Rama plus, okay. So in order to, you have similar, you have something like again so you can also use t here, T means tab, so just control enter. So your first thing is just concatenated Rama and Kumar. Another thing has given the new line character. The other one is just the tab. And numbers addition is very simple. And 3 plus we will talk about numbers later. There is something big called numpy. Okay, now again you have input function takes, it's like scanf in C, and then you have name and your name. So your name is coming in. So what is your name? Ram, and Ram is coming in. Okay, so again nested functions, it's something like print. Inside print you have length, inside length you have input. So your name, I just entered Elizabeth, and my length of my name is 9. Okay, so again I mentioned that in several IDEs you have this indentation problem, but in Jupyter Notebook I didn't see that indentation problem. Then we talked about variables, hello world, ABC, just concatenated using variables. You can very well get your variable into through dynamically through input function, and simple. So this is what we have spoken today till today. Let's meet tomorrow with few more exciting concepts, and thank you so much. Bye.